Hey, I'm Nicole from Southeast Lynn. I just want to say good morning, Mount Vernon and Lisbon.
Office at Mount Vernon. Good morning, Mount Vernon Lisbon.
Hey, I'm Lisa White here in the Scott Alumni Center, and I just want to say good morning, Mount Vernon and Lisbon.
Good morning, Mount Vernon and Lisbon. I'm Joe.
You are.
I am.
I'm Kim.
And we are
Promoting the awesomeness of the Mount Vernon and Lisbon area. Good morning.
Good morning. And hopefully everybody is vertical and not horizontal today. I was seeing a lot of people slipping and falling on that ice.
That was yesterday.
Well, that was yesterday.
Yes.
But in some places it's still slippery.
It could be, so watch your step.
And throw a little more ice out there. Think of the old people like me who have to go by.
Ice melts, not ice.
Ice.
You don't want any more ice out there.
I want ice.
Vanilla ice.
No, I don't want ice. I meant salt.
I know. That's why I'm correcting you, because I don't want people to think that you're asking for ice.
I'm advocating more
because
ice.
You'll
on
get
the
bags of ice outside your door, and we don't want that.
No, we do not want that.
You should have seen us yesterday trying to get up to the sun to get the paper. I had a little bucket of ice, or ice melt. See, you know,
I know. It's hard.
and I was taking it. Joe was walking behind me, and we made it.
We made it.
We got the
there
paper.
and back.
Yes.
Yeah, we were Hansel and Gretel this
Mm-hmm.
morning.
This morning. Yesterday.
Yesterday morning.
Today.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Good morning. We're glad to be here.
All right.
All right.
So why don't we get to it?
Let's do.
Okay. Mount Vernon, Lisbon, this is your breaking news.
Volume 151, number 3, January 16th, 2020.
There's a potluck planned.
What? I love
That's
it.
your breaking news.
I love potlucks.
Yeah. So a potluck to welcome students from Collins Academy in Chicago.
Oh, really?
Yeah, will be held from 7 to 8:30 Friday in the First Street Community Center. All are invited. And you know the First Street Community Center.
That's
We call it the
tomorrow.
old middle school sometimes, yes.
Wow.
It's
Coming
tomorrow.
up.
Yeah, 7 to 8:30 p.m. Bring a side dish, a beverage, or dessert to share, and come meet these kids who came from Chicago to see how we live and work and slip around on ice around here.
They're a drum line.
Well, it's part of the CARE conference in Mount Vernon High School. So the drumline is part of it. They're not all drumliners.
Oh, well, they aren't. Okay.
Yeah.
Some of them are.
You say that's a file photo. Sometimes we like to use those to accentuate the story we're using. So
I see. I'm smart.
Yeah, and I know the file photo you have on me.
Oh,
Don't be using that one ever again.
We're totally using that one. We're just going to cut
This
out.
is it.
No, it was like this. You're like, I want to hold the ribbon. Do not let me hold the ribbon.
Oh my gosh. Do not ever show that picture again.
That's what you did.
Okay.
That was funny. What's going on?
Okay,
What
so
else?
let's talk. I want to talk about it.
Please.
So this is, let me see. The public is invited to hear from more than 30 speakers from an array of backgrounds and professions: lawyers, students, musicians, spoken word artists.
And in case you didn't hear, it's called a CARE conference.
Yeah.
And CARE stands for
Connect, absorb, reflect, empower.
I love that.
So that's on Martin Luther King Day, Monday, right?
Yes.
But the kids are coming early,
Friday.
and they're going to be here. So we go to the First Street Community Center, the old middle school, 7 to 8:30
For the potluck.
For the potluck.
Because we got to feed them.
So let's
They got to eat.
yeah. This sounds really interesting to me.
What's that?
So Mount Vernon's High School's J-term social justice class is
Yes.
helping to stage this conference. So our kids are putting it together, but they've invited these kids from Chicago. So I think this is going to be really cool.
I think so too. That J term, that's
And they're here all
justice.
weekend. These Collins Academy panelists will be in the community over the weekend. So I think it's kind of neat. So you see someone who's a little different out there that you've not seen until before, reach out, say hello, and say welcome, and say be careful on the ice.
Yes.
That's what you do.
If it's still here, we're hoping for a thaw.
That comes in the spring.
That social justice J term is quite amazing. They do remarkable things in that class, so thank you. I think Mrs. Erickson still does that, and she's just remarkable.
So this is Alice's Ordinary People. I think we talked about it last week.
Yes, that's coming up.
That is coming up. So it's a documentary about civil rights heroine Alice Tregay. It's by Chicago filmmaker Craig Dudnick. Will be shown at Heritage Hall at the Lisbon Public Library at 7 p.m. Wednesday, January 22, and at Cole Library Thursday, January 23. So
Oh my
that's
gosh,
next week,
you
right?
can see it twice.
You can see it twice, or you could go to the one that's closer to you.
Right, well,
And-
not that it's so far away.
It's not so far, but if you're walking on ice, it might take you a little longer.
Yeah, you might have to start the day before to get there. To the second
Yeah.
one.
Well, be careful on the hills. That's the hardest part.
Oh boy, going down those hills. Up, not so bad.
Yeah.
But down, scary.
Anyway.
That thing called gravity.
Okay.
What else?
Yeah,
Quiet zone?
Well, I'm gonna skip that stuff. Let's talk about more fun things.
Let's do.
Okay, we got the Eastern Iowa Hypnosis Center opening in Mount Vernon.
What?
That's Corey Osborne.
What?
Yeah, so he has
Tell me.
opened a hypnosis clinic, First Avenue Northwest in Mount Vernon. So you might remember that as the old tattoo shop, right? Right, Mom?
Okay, yeah, okay,
So,
right behind the skillet.
I've been in there.
Yeah?
I've not been hypnotized, but I've been in there. We did a
Oh,
ribbon
now
cutting.
that's a love. So you got to hold the ribbon, so you're happy. See, that's what I thought.
Use this
Please,
one for your stock shop.
ribbon cutting
The other one.
community ribbon cuttings group. Let Joe hold the ribbon. It's much happier that way. Let him hold the ribbon.
I don't need to hold the
Look
ribbon.
at you, but you're happier.
That was just a bad photo. I'm usually pretty happy.
Wants to hold the ribbon. Okay.
You never let me hold the ribbon.
Yeah.
Okay, so I really enjoyed our time with Corey.
Oh my gosh.
So Corey, and you might recognize him because he like performs at high schools for those the after prom things
sure,
and
sure.
stuff.
Makes you act like a chicken.
Those kind of things, yeah. But he also has a clinical business, and that's what he's opened down here.
I'm excited.
And he says that hypnosis, his three main things are help people stop smoking,
Yeah.
to help with stress,
Yeah.
and help with weight loss.
Yeah. Oh,
And-
yeah, that's what it says. Weight loss, smoking cessation, and reduction of anxiety and stress.
Yeah. So that's what he does mostly in his clinical work. But he said hypnosis can help with a lot of different things. And it was a really interesting discussion with him. And in my head, I thought that, hypnosis were like, cartoons that I watched when I was little. You're getting sleepy, Nathan. Nathan, you're getting sleepy.
Yeah,
But he's like, yeah, no. Then he doesn't even have a couch or you don't lay down to do it. You sit in this really nice, comfortable chair, and he just talks you through it. So anyway,
I
it's a
want
really
to do it.
well. I'm sure he'd love to talk to you.
Yeah.
And he said to us that if you ever see me sitting at my desk in the window, and if you go down
Oh, yeah,
to
yeah.
that big former tattoo shop, and
Yeah.
he's sitting at his desk,
Yeah.
that means he's not with a patient. So you can walk in and ask him about his work.
I love that.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't wait to read this whole article. How exciting.
Yeah, that is kind of exciting. Well, we got a lot of exciting things going on in the world.
So
Martin
cool.
Luther King Week
Oh,
is going to be celebrated at Cornell.
Yep.
So not to be mistaken with what the high school's doing.
Yes.
This is different. So Cornell College and its Office of Intercultural Life is planning several events
Oh
for
my gosh,
ML
yes.
King Week. Monday, on Martin Luther King Jr. Day, there will be a candlelight vigil beginning at the Thomas Commons.
It's so beautiful.
The greater local community is invited to 2 events Wednesday, the 22nd. During lunch, there will be a self-directed walk-through symposium on the orange carpet showing the impact King had on various cultures across the United States and the world.
Wow.
That'll be interesting.
That's very
And later that evening, people are invited to join the ICL for Netflix night at the Stoner House to view a selection of movies representing civil rights in the United States.
Nice. I have the most beautiful children's book called Martin's Big Words, and it talks about his life and oh, it's just a beautiful book.
And you bought that because your son's name is Martin.
You know what? It's weird. My son's name is Martin. His birthday is the 21st of January, but I did not do it because of Martin Luther King Day. Isn't that crazy? I must have divine intervention.
Yeah.
Because he's
it's-
a remarkable young man too.
Yeah, he is. Okay, and I saw his show. the other day. Yeah, it was very good.
Thank
He
you.
did a lighting show and a dance performance in the First Street Community Center.
Alana Malone.
He's back from college, and he decided on his time off here, he'd put on a show for the rest of us.
Yeah.
It was really good.
Yep. He did not do it alone. Oliver Crocker and Alana Malone were great.
Alana's very talented.
Oh my
dancer.
gosh, I can't
And I
wait
don't
to see
think
where she
I
goes.
knew Alana before the other night.
Really?
I don't remember
Oh yeah,
meeting
she
her.
did. She was.
Was she a barista?
No. Then he wouldn't know you.
I know those baristas pretty well.
Yes.
Okay.
Sad day.
Yeah.
Cory
that-
Booker comes and visits and then drops out.
Yeah, it's something to do with what we did. Am I in this picture? Is that why?
Are you scowling?
I'm almost in it.
Are you scowling?
No, I'm not in that picture. Chris though.
There- oh, that was
Andrews is
Chris.
front and center, yeah.
And Eli?
But the NBC News was in the sing-along that night.
It was. But you know what? He's a remarkable man and he's going places.
He's going
He's
places.
going places. I hope they snatch him up for the cabinet.
All right.
Mm.
So let the opinion page.
I love the Iowa caucus!
Yeah, we got a throwback fifth grade student of Washington Elementary, Randy Osborne,
Randy Osborne.
writes
Oh
a
my
letter.
gosh,
This
that's
is
a
this is
throwback.
Throwback Thursday.
Yes.
1969 he wrote
Yep.
this. So anyway,
That's
if you
awesome.
want to see that, you can.
That's pretty awesome. I'm sure
Yeah.
some of you know Randy Osborne.
So let's see. Oh, here we go. Burrish Center. This is exciting. All right.
Oh, tell me.
So the Mount Vernon is planning 2 opening events to inaugurate the new Lester Burrish Family Community Center. And as you know, if you've driven by, it's almost ready. I got an early tour of it last week.
You are such a VIP.
Well, all you have to do is get your picture in the paper going like this, and people feel sorry for
I
you.
wish you looked like that. You didn't look like that. You look like this.
No, it was like this.
You look like Meister Burgermeister from that holiday show.
Okay. All right. Mount Vernon is planning 2 opening events. City Council has approved a marketing, catering, and event budget of 15 to 18 grand for both.
What?
That's a big event.
That's a lot of
And
fun.
this coming from a guy who plans a lot of events. That's a big event. So a catered VIP event for donors will be held at the center the evening of Saturday, January 25th. Oh, that's the big wig club.
That's the big one.
The evening is to begin with a short presentation on which Ernie Burrish will speak.
I have to tell you, every time I see that name, I think it's mine.
Did you give all that money?
I did not, but I just want to say that it looks like my last name.
The center has received nearly $2 million in donations, with $1 million coming from just the one family. So,
Way to go, community.
you know, we all kind of stepped up, didn't we? So good for all of us. And then there's a more casual grand opening event for the general public, and that's the 2nd or 3rd week of February, not figured out yet when that's going to
Yep,
be.
yep, yep.
But
Good.
that's exciting. So we got that to look
That's
forward
exciting.
to.
Yeah.
The Collective is performing Friday. So the Collective is a 5-piece band whose members include Marty Christensen, Doug and Lisa Frey, and Emily and Dale Beeks.
Nice.
These guys.
That'll be a good.
They're going to be Friday, January 17 at Mount Vernon Creates.
Ooh, auditions for these shining lives
That's coming up too.
coming up.
Mount Vernon Lisbon Community Theater. Good for
It's a
them.
good show, really good show. Katie Doll,
Right now. What'd you find?
Katie Doll, and Rich Higdon,
Higdon.
Higdon, Lil Fest.
Sunday, January 19 at 4 p.m.
Nice.
So
This
lots
time.
of stuff coming.
Oh my goodness, what's
We're back
that?
at it.
Oh, it's my favorite page.
It's your favorite page.
I love it.
Look at all these. This shows all of these upcoming
Oh,
events.
look at all of that in our town, in our surrounding area.
it's
I
pretty
love
neat.
it.
Pretty neat.
Beautiful.
So, constant presence on area stages. This is a story about Barb Shepley.
Behind the masks.
We are very familiar with Barb
We are
because
very
we do a lot
lucky
of
to have
shows
her.
in the area. We've both worked with her several times.
Yep.
It's just exciting. She's been doing it for 40 years.
Yeah.
Almost.
40 years?
Yeah.
Anyone who has been anything on stage at Mount Vernon during the past 40 years has seen the work of Barb Shepley. So you and I have both.
I've worn a bunch of it, and
Yeah.
I've busted out of it and been
And
sewn into
she's
it.
always just such a joy to
Oh,
work
yeah.
with, and she never complains. And you're like, I need something orange with a sash and a,
Yeah.
and a goofy hat with a feather. On it, Joe. I'll be back.
Seriously, and let me tell you how organized this woman is.
Yeah.
She called me from the Chicago area in a snowstorm right before the high school musical was supposed to happen. And she said, I need you to help me. I'm snowed in. I need you to. And she walked me through getting into her house, getting into into the garage, into the house, down the stairs. Everything. She knew exactly where everything was. And I just went, "Phew," and I fixed it. I helped.
Did you make that sound? You do?
I did. No,
You-
the thing made itself. I'm gonna get a little coffee off your chin there. There you go. Yeah, she's so organized and she's so good at what she does, and she just creates and creates and creates and creates, and she's always there. And to my knowledge, has never taken a dime for any of the work she's done.
She's never asked me for a dime.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
thank you, Barb Shepley, for being
Yeah.
awesome.
Well, 2 40-year anniversaries because the Mount Vernon Lisbon Community Theater is celebrating 40 years.
I know. 40. Celebrating 40 years. Woohoo!
How long have you been involved with the community theater?
My dad was in Oklahoma, the original first show.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
How long have you been involved?
And then they did, I believe they did they do Guys and Dolls next, and I ran the follow spot.
So you've been involved since the very beginning.
39
Very
years.
beginning.
Wow.
40 years. You're not that old, Kim.
I think
Wait till
I
you're
was-
like my age.
Yeah, in your age, whatever. Yes, I have been involved, and except when I didn't live here, pretty much steadily. I'm on the board now. Yeah.
All right.
It's amazing. It's remarkable that this little town can do such remarkable things. So,
It is incredible. That's what we're all about. The awesomeness.
the awesomeness.
So this story tells about Mount Vernon's Lisbon Community Theater's beginnings.
Yep.
So
There's Barb She and Beth Larson were the founders, or the people who were their responsibility for
There
getting
you
it
go.
started.
So then we
Got
got
that from working, yeah.
So we've got Katie Dahl performing Sunday at the Lisbon Heritage Center, 4 p.m. CD release party. Nationally acclaimed
I will.
singer-songwriter Katie Dahl will play an album release concert 4 p.m. Sunday, January 19th at Heritage Hall.
I know a different Katie Doll. Isn't that funny?
It's not her?
No.
No.
That's why I was like, oh, Katie Doll. Oh, no. Okay. Nothing.
Wrong Katie Dahl.
Wrong Katie Doll.
All right.
Oh.
So there's a nice list on here of upcoming events.
Look
and that's why we're
look
looking.
and go and support. There's fabulous things going on in this world, in this town,
Yes,
this
there are.
world too.
Yeah. So
It's time for sports.
now it's the sports. We got the grapplers. Look at this picture on the front.
I love the grappler.
We were just talking about how uncomfortable it looks to be a wrestler.
I could not do it.
I couldn't do it either.
I could not.
But more power
do
to them. Look at that.
it. Yeah.
So anyway, they caught some good photos.
Yes.
So the Lisbon wrestling team is still ranked number 2 in Class 1A behind the Don Bosco
Oh,
Dons.
Don Bosco
Let's go.
Dons. They'll get them though.
Of course they'll get them.
They like to be the underdogs.
That's Lisbon.
Lisbon Lions.
Yeah.
They'll just come and get the
The Lions have
Don Bosco Dons. What's a
9
Don?
ranked individuals.
What's a Don?
It's a Don Bosco Dons.
a
D-O-N
Don?
spelled the same. It's
What's
a
a Don?
Don. It's like a
Like
it's
the
like a
mafia?
A mafia leader. Yeah.
Huh.
In the
So their mascot is a guy dressed in his
I
Ruby
don't
suit
know.
with the quirky
What
nose.
else would it be? I don't know. What's a Don? I don't know.
That's our homework.
Dawn happens early in the morning if you can get up before the sun.
That's the wrong kind.
Oh, okay. It's when you wear a cap. You don it to a wrestling meet.
Oh, maybe that's it. Well, they all wear headgear.
Yeah, yeah.
That's-
But no caps,
No caps.
like
All
mine.
right. So
they
we're
should
gonna
have
figure
to
out what
wrestling
Don-
caps like mine.
Oh yeah. Ooh, that'd be hard.
See if Barb Shepley can come up with some caps for these
could.
kids
She
to
could.
wrestle the Dons. That'll throw them off. All right. So, in the dual rankings that came out most recently, Lisbon is ranked number 1 ahead of Don Bosco.
Go! I knew it. I knew it.
there you
And I
go.
love this. Quincy Happel, Kale Happel, Happel.
I'm happy. Like
It's a
that.
dynasty. It's a Happel dynasty over there.
Yeah. Okay, the
Talented.
MV grapplers compete in DeWitt tourney.
Ugh.
That's where our grapplers are going.
Are they going?
The Mount Vernon wrestling team traveled to Central DeWitt for a duel between 2 WAMAC conference teams. All right?
Okay. how'd they do?
Sabres earned a 39-36 win over the visiting Mustangs,
Darn it.
despite giving up 18 points of forfeits.
Whoa.
But they got wins in 106 pounds, 160, 170, and 195.
Well done.
You put all those pounds together,
Yeah.
that's a lot of pounds.
That's a lot. That's a lot of pounds.
Yeah. So let's go now. We're going to basketball, I believe. Okay. Lions improved to a 4-5 win
Oh, good.
with 59-40 wins.
Good job.
59-40 is pretty darn good. The Lisbon boys basketball team handed Cedar Valley Christian their 8th loss, 59-40, when the Huskies came to town this past week. The Lions improved to 4-5. All right.
Ha ha ha. MV posts another victory.
What's this one?
Those basketball boys.
Oh yeah, those basketball boys.
Still.
3A, class 3A number 4, undefeated, ladies and gentlemen.
That means they have not lost.
No, it means they don't have feet.
We don't know what a Don is, but we know undefeated when we read it.
Who took
And
those
they
kids'
all
feet?
have feet. Somebody get this man a ribbon.
All right. Defeated Mount Vernon boys basketball team hosted 2-win rival Solon.
Oh.
On paper, it should have been an easy win, but when the Spartans and the Mustangs meet, all data can be scrapped. I don't know who wrote that, but I like it.
Crystal. Well done.
Emotions run high and the competition is brutal.
Mm-hmm.
Solon hung with Mount Vernon through the first quarter, trailing the Mustangs by just a point after 8 minutes of play, 18-17.
Wow.
So there you go.
Wow.
8-point lead for the Mustangs, 37-29. Finally, the Mustangs sealed the deal, winning the game 76-64.
Woo,
So
that's
pretty
good.
darn
Oh, Lisbon girls win too.
Lisbon girls, there they are.
Crystal's busy. Look at that. Crystal.
I know. She goes to everything.
She has to go to everything.
Yeah, she probably has no time to go to theater. We have to do that for her.
Yeah, we are her yang to her yin.
Well, no, we just do all the theater stuff and she does all the
Yeah,
sports stuff.
and we're happy she does because she gets great photos and great stories. I love that.
We should have the similar thing for all the. You and I should be like the sports writer of the theater community and go out there and get these kind of pictures
Yeah.
of these kids in their dance
Going like this. Yeah.
That's a thought.
I don't take very good pictures though, so.
It's all my memories are off here. That's right.
Right? Boy. What else?
The Lisbon. Did we do this?
Yeah, we just said they did that. They
Yeah.
won.
53 to 21. Okay.
That is a barn burner. No, it's
Barn
actually
burner.
not. That's a, what do they call that? They call that a, what do you call it when you just.
They found a groove, is
something?
what Crystal says.
Ooh, found a groove.
And down winless, Cedar Valley Christian,
Oh, okay.
and they're now 3-7 on the season.
Okay, well, they're building. It's okay. Let's see what else. Ooh, look at all that.
Okay.
Oh! What?
Didn't we
Oh, the
just talk
Mustang
about-
women. They follow Solon.
Okay. So the Mount Vernon girls basketball team traveled to Solon Girls this past week.
Solon girls.
Faced off against Wamak East and rival with the same number of wins, 3. Okay. Spartans took the game 33 to 17. So there you go. Rams are in second at the MWC. So the Cornell's women's basketball team
Oh.
broke out offensively with 23 fourth quarter points and earned a hard-fought 47-35
Good job.
Midwest Conference victory over St. Norbert.
And the men's basketball, they did it. They had a little trouble. That's okay.
All right. Well,
You know what? We gotta win some, we gotta lose some.
win some, lose some.
Lose some.
Win some, lose some.
Love
All right.
all the
Archers! Archers, look
We
out.
love
Is that an arrow coming through the window?
No.
Okay. All right. Well, it's really kind of a neat picture of
I
all of them
love
lined
that
up over
picture.
there.
That's so cool.
Yeah. So the official season for the Mustang archery team,
Kicked off.
well, it began.
Kicked off.
Okay, kicked off.
In Waterloo. Or in
On
Washington.
January 4th at the tournament in Washington, Iowa.
Charlene Big.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Where 26 schools competed in both bullseye and 3D tournaments. 26 Mustangs
You know
shot
what that
at
is?
the bullseye.
You know what bullseye and 3D are?
3D, it's like they put a deer there. You shoot a
Different
deer.
animals.
Yeah.
But not real. Like just the pretend ones.
That wouldn't be 3D.
No.
What would that be?
That would be illegal.
Release. All right, kids, we're gonna release the deer
That would be Game
onto
of-
the gym floor.
Game of Thrones Hunger Games. Yeah, we don't do that.
All right. All right. So there you go. They 26 Mustangs shot a personal best score.
Oh my gosh,
Either
that's-
improving on scores, preseason, or besting.
How about Emily
So-
Benish? You see her in there?
Well, they're all listed here.
She's
There's like
pretty good.
800 million of them.
Yeah.
Okay, so here we go. So let me see. Marindines, third place for middle school girls. Kate
Yeah.
Shield, first place for middle
Logan
school boys.
Kelly.
And Logan Kelly, second place for high school boys.
There you go.
Um,
Oh, and he placed first in high school boys
In the
with
3D.
Cyrus Cannon and
Yeah.
Ian Shady.
Well, there you go.
Well
we got a new
done.
coach at Cornell. Did we already talk about that?
Last week.
We've been
did
talking
last
about
week.
another one, didn't we?
No,
Or was
no,
that-
he was
That's the
football.
same one.
Yeah, same guy.
Oh, there's a Cornell College will host a meet and greet for new head football coach. That's the Dan Pfeiffer
Yeah.
that we talked about
Yeah,
last
good
week.
guy, good guy.
So if you want to meet him Thursday, January 16 in the Hall Bride Room at Thomas Commons.
Well, there you go,
Go up
Thursday.
and say hi.
Thursday morning.
Thursday morning.
Today. Let's go.
Okay.
Right now.
Be
See you
careful
later.
on the ice.
Yes.
All right.
There- let's
That's
go.
a big hill up there. You go to the top and you hit the ice and go
You could.
all the way down.
It's still icy from yesterday.
Okay, now Cornell grapplers.
Oh, grapplers.
I wish there was a photo.
I know.
But it doesn't need a photo if you're here.
No.
So junior 197 pounder Trevor Trendy. Ooh, what a cool
Oh, I
name.
love that name.
Trevor Trendy.
Trevor Trendy.
I wish I was Trevor Trendy.
I know you do.
I want to be Trevor Trendy.
I know.
He's from Cresco. He recorded a pair of first period pins, including the clincher against Concordia, Wisconsin.
First period pins. You know what that means? Right away.
Right away. Yeah. As the Rams split 2 wrestling meets at the University of Dubuque duels Saturday.
Okay. They won, they lost.
Cornell 3-4 registered 4 falls and 30-17 victory over Concordia to start the day.
Falls in wrestling are good. Falls on the ice
Not
are
good.
bad.
Yeah.
We
I
almost
think
lost our cameraman.
those wrestlers should be wandering the streets and just picking up old people like me who fall.
I think that'd be a great idea.
That would be good community service for them. We have somebody we call up to the Rams. Can I get some grapplers down
Give
here?
me a grappler.
We just lost a 60-year-old in front of Skillet.
Oh, yeah.
Then they'd come down in a little car and they'd
Yeah.
all run out and pick them up.
I think that's a great idea.
Okay.
Give
Well,
this man a ribbon.
I think that is our show for
I think it
today.
is too. Thanks, Nathan, for making it down here today to video or to
Be
build,
careful out
whatever.
there, you guys.
I know. Watch your
And
step.
remember, the next time you're found with your chin to the ground,
There's a lot to be learned. So turn around
or look
or
around.
look around. All right.
Here we go.
And we will see you next week. Careful out there. Have a great weekend. Come to the auditions for Shine